What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. And somehow I managed this week to make $2,000 in profit and didn't take it. I didn't take it. It was Friday morning. Friday morning I was up $2,000. I had my account all the way back up to $7,900. I was almost at $8,000 again. And yeah, things got crazy. Some of my stop losses got hit, you know, and then I decided to try to place a couple other trades, you know, at work during the panic of the moment, and it was a huge mistake. So right here on EURUSD, right, price came down, broke this support trend line, came up for a retest, got rejected, came down, broke this little support area, and I thought we were coming up for a retest for another drop down to complete this little expansion type pattern that we got going on here. Wasn't the case. So this re-entry right here was a bad move. And once I was in it, I was in it. I've been trying to learn not to take losses if they're not necessary, but I think this is kind of what makes and breaks Forex traders right here. When you get, oh crap, I was wrong, and the market swings against you violently. And it's like, now what? You know, what should we do? So, looking at this, you know, and from what I was told, if EURUSD comes up, if this thing comes launching straight up and takes out this high, then the market's going a lot lower. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute, because this is exactly what I was taught in price action reading school. If we take out a high, that means we're going higher, right? No. That's not right. Because if you zoom out a little bit and look at this at like in another perspective, we have this big drop here, right? And then if we get this, it comes up and takes out this high. Maybe we come down and make a higher low, right? Something like this, a bigger corrective structure, the market slowly moving up for another big drop at some point. But my entry right here is not in a good place, because if this thing comes all the way up to take out this high, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be really ugly. So I'm hoping for, we have this resistance trend line right here. We've tested it once, rejected. We're coming up for another retest. I'm hoping for a small correction back down, which would give me an opportunity to get out a lot less than this before the next push up. And if we do not take out this high, then, you know, then we might get a drop back down to like here somewhere and then up. But if we take out this high, then that means it's going to be a bigger corrective structure, and then we're going to get another massive drop. But can I hang on that long? That's the thing. I over-risked. It was a mistake. I do it all the time. I do it to myself all the time. But I'm trying to like look at other pairs and see where they are, like USD CAD. Look at this, yeah. I mean, we're right there. We're on this support trend line right now. I'm hoping for this thing to, at the very least, you know, corrective structure back up before another drop. If this thing just busts right through, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Super fucked. And the way it looks now, it does not look good. It really doesn't look good. But, yeah, it is what it is. I made the decision. I pulled the trigger. Look at this. GBP USD is launching up. This very well could come up and take out this high. If we zoom out, could this be Could this be this? I don't know. This little expansion here. I mean, a lot of times it looks bullish right to the last second. So I don't think we have, you know, you can look at this on the 4 hour. It seems like we don't have much more to go. We might take out this high and then get a correction. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to sleep on these, at least. I know it's ugly. It's really, really ugly, but it would be stupid to take the loss right here. It would be incredibly stupid to take the loss right here. You got to remain calm. So, I mean, pretty much all the money I made this week, I'm in drawdown for that amount. So, I'm in damage control mode now. I'm just trying to see, like, if we can get a correction down. I'm going to try to get out. And if this pushes up one more time, that's pretty much what I'm looking for this week. So, with Euro, if this thing just reverses right here and drops, you know, that's great. I honestly, I doubt it, but if this thing just drops, great. That's end of story. Otherwise, if we get, you know, if we catch some resistance here for a corrective structure down, I'm going to try to get out wherever I can for the least amount of damage before the next push-up. I'm not going to trade the push-up. I'm going to wait for the second push-up to happen, and then I'm going to try to be getting in short, whether it's right before this high or right above this high. That's going to be my entry. I'm going to stick with the trend. Trend is your friend till the end, right? And check this out. Aussie USD. You see that we have this corrective structure up, and we've actually broken it right to the upside. It's like, oh crap, it's going up, right? It's going to retest and go higher, and that could be the thing, right? Just zoom back a little bit, and look at this. We have a corrective structure upwards. We broke with some momentum to the downside here. Came up, retested once, rejected. Came up, retested a second time, rejected, made a lower low, and then came blasting up and took out this high before it dropped. So, just because it broke that corrective structure doesn't mean anything. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that this is manipulation, and that yeah, hopefully we'll get a correction. I can get out, right? And then wait for that second push up. And that second push up this week is going to be my entry. I'm going to be all over it. Back down to the downside. Other than that, GBP USD, I'm not buying this yet until we take out this low or come down to here. These two positions are going to stay there. I'm going to wait for price to come to me. And these are going to be long-term holds. And then USD CAD. Yeah, but see, this is the only thing here. Look at the momentum we have right now. But I mean, we've had momentum before. It's a tough one, because I think you can see this little expansion this pattern that we're in now. We've come up and hit the top a bunch of times. I think maybe it needs to drop to come down to here somewhere before it goes back up, and that could be what's going on right now. We have the 200 EMA coming up quick. I don't know. I might just take these losses. I honestly just don't want to watch this go. Like everything that I've done the last couple of weeks, I undid by a couple of stupid trades. Yeah, no. I'm gonna let these marinate. I'm gonna let these go for the night. I'm gonna try not to freak out. I'm gonna let these go. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna put a hard stop on all of them just in case. I don't think they're going much further though. I don't. I hope so. I mean, look back here. We had this same momentum right here, and then it just went back down. And this seems like an overall corrective pattern here. So maybe we could come up to here, and then, yeah. So I'm going to hold a little bit longer. I need to prove to myself that I can hold out, especially when price is corrective. Things are corrective right now. We're not trending. We're not moving. We're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Aussie USD, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. We're not like trending, moving, going anywhere. So I think I'm just gonna hold off. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna let these things run, and we're gonna see what happens. And I'll try to make like an update video on Wednesday. Hopefully things will better. Oh, God. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this one. See you later.